Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to do a reading for you that's going to be a yes-no reading using the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle for the yes-no part. This is a 13-card deck by Athena Noctua, and if you're interested in this, I have a review of it on my Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist. And then I'm going to get advice for you from the True Love Oracle, which a lot of you seem to really like, the review of this one on the Oracle Deck Reviews playlist volume 1. So if you haven't checked those out, you may want to if you want to know more about either of these decks. And this one is by Belinda Grace and illustrated by Lori Banks. So first thing we're going to do then is I'm going to do 4 piles, and so be concentrating on a question, and we will choose 4 of these cards. I've already shuffled them once, but we're going to choose 4, 1 for each pile. That will be your yes no answer, and some of these have a little more than yes no answers. They have some things like you're going in the right direction, or this is your sign, things like that. So alright, so this is going to be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And for the advice, we're going to again use the True Love Oracle. So shuffle these a bit. Keep concentrating on, you can ask 1, 2, 3, or 4 yes/no questions. And this advice from the True Love Oracle may be something about self-love, friendship relationships, love relationships, or family relationships. So you could get advice on any of those, and it may have to do with your question, or it may not have to do with your question. It's whatever Spirit feels like you need to hear as far as advice goes. All right, and so to help you choose, I have got 3 brooches here. I've got this lovely pink brooch. Let me show you. Aren't these pretty? Ooh. Well, pink is the main color in it. There's that one. There is this green one. Very pretty. And there is this blue one. And I was only planning to do 3 piles, but I ended up with 4, so I'll choose a lovely stone for that one. And let's choose this amethyst stone. All right. All right, so if you want to pause it to think about, concentrate on your question, and as soon as you're ready, unpause it and we'll get moving. All right, and I said this was pink, but you know, it has a lot of like greens and yellows in it too. All right, so if pile 1 is the pile you chose, your answer is not the right time. So let's see what the book says about not the right time. And it's not exactly a book, it is a pamphlet. Because it only has 13 cards. It says, sometimes a path or choice might be the right one for you, but the timing is currently off. Instead of giving up on your dream, realize that maybe it needs to be put on hold, or you need to keep working at it a little longer until the stars are aligned. All right, and your advice is card number 22, manifestation. So the number 22 might be an important number for you at this time. So let's see what that one says, 22. It says, it's easy to connect with the energy of all that is available to you in the universe. There are many times in life when we wish we could manifest a specific item, situation, or even person. Many people know how to visualize what they want, but how often do they consider the quality of the vibration or the frequency they're emanating? If you are trying to manifest something but your chakras are out of alignment and not working together, this can create an energy that blocks whatever it is you wish to attract. The following heart manifestation balance helps you bring your heart, solar plexus, and navel chakras into alignment so that your energy can work for you. It's so simple. Your heart chakra represents your heart's desires and intuition. Your solar plexus chakra represents your sense of self, material reality, and your gut instincts. And your navel chakra represents your creativity, fertility, and ability to manifest. Once you have located these three powerful energy centers at the center of your chest, the center of your midriff, and just below your navel, simply imagine a flow of energy and light moving through and connecting the three of them in a figure 8 configuration. When you begin, it may be difficult to visualize or feel anything. The figure 8 may feel heavy or sluggish or weak and watery. In its healthy state, this energy connection will be rich in a beautiful bright color and feel like a strong, even flow pulsing up and down through the figure 8 shape. Placing your hands on any of these three chakras may help you feel the energy, and closing your eyes can make it easier to sense the clear, bright color emerging in your heart manifestation connection. Once you have a feel for the energy pulsing up and down smoothly, you can add the final ingredient of this practice. Focus on what it is you would like to manifest. This is a great balance to do as you are lying in bed. Morning or evening is fine. You can start your day by tuning into your heart's desire or drift off to sleep while connecting to all that is available to you in the universe. And remember, your intention and willingness are the most important factors. So even if you don't see or feel much, be sure to persevere. All right, very good advice. So that is for you, pile 1. If you chose pile 2 with the green brooch, your answer is choose a new direction. And that says, this card deals with your path or the direction you're taking. For example, let's say you've come to the cards because you're yearning to start your own business and you pull the choose a new direction card. Remember, this is not the no card in this deck, so there's more to this message. This card is calling you to dig deeper into the direction you're going and make sure you're making the best choices available to you on the path you've selected. This card may also be a call to look at the question you're asking. Do you keep pushing the divine for an answer you already know or have received but are refusing to accept? These cards can be very blunt when it comes to helping you face the truth. And your advice card is number 23, maturity. So the number 23 may be important to you right now, or the number 5. And let's see what that one says. And that's interesting because the card before was 22. All right, so let's see what 23 says. An emotionally mature person knows that they are responsible for their own happiness. One of the most unsettling and disappointing characteristics of many relationships is the lack of emotional maturity on one or both sides. An entire book could be written about this subject, but we can boil it down to one powerful truth. An emotionally mature person knows that their partner is not responsible for making them feel happy, attractive, secure, or lovable. An emotionally mature person knows that they are responsible for themselves in all of these ways. If you genuinely wish to attract an emotionally mature partner or want to improve the level of emotional maturity in your current relationship, then you must be willing to look at yourself first. No matter who you are, your childhood, other experiences in young adulthood, and past lifetimes will have influenced you to believe that certain areas of your well-being are someone else's responsibility. You have drawn this card today because the universe wants you to experience real love, happiness, attractiveness, and security, not the false versions that evaporate the minute you're on your own. Take some time to contemplate your emotional maturity, write your feelings in a journal, or meditate. Let your inner guidance show you where you can love, acknowledge, and support yourself more. Your beloved is there to complement and enhance your existing emotional maturity, to add to your life, and for you to be an asset to his or hers. The sooner you are prepared to take responsibility for your own happiness, the sooner a loving partner will become available to multiply that happiness. All right, that's awesome. And if you chose the third pile, that with the blue brooch, your answer is no need to worry. Okay, that's good. So no need to worry says, often there are situations that we fret and worry about, even when they're out of our control. These situations can keep us up at night. The no need to worry card lets you know that even if things seem dark, a resolution and an easing will come. Worry will not improve anything, and dawn is just around the corner. And your advice card is number 25. it says reparenting yourself. So 25 might be an important number for you right now, or the number 7. And let's see what that one says. Free yourself from the past so you're more able to give and receive love in the present. Some of the most difficult things to let go of in life are the emotional hurts and disappointments from childhood. As adults, these old wounds can block us and hold us back, or cause us to repeat unhealthy patterns in our relationships. Naturally, we all know that it is impossible to go back and change what happened in the past. Maybe you've tried resolving the issue with the person or people concerned, or maybe you aren't even sure what it is that still weighs you down. Many people assume that childhood wounds only arise after serious mistreatment, such as violence in the home, but the truth is that it's often less dramatic things that leave the greatest impression, something like a parent being stuck in the hospital on your birthday, or a sibling who always did better at school than you. This card has come up for you today because your child aspect needs you to care for and reparent it now, even if you aren't aware of any specific experience or hurt. Your child aspect is saying, I need you. Follow the steps of the simple exercise below in order to enjoy a profound experience of healing and deep connection with this innocent and loving part of yourself. This will help you be more open and loving and being loved as an adult. Or this will help you to be more open to loving and being loved as an adult. So the requirements of reparenting yourself are a quiet place where you can sit or lie comfortably and uninterrupted, and a pillow or cushion. The time required is about 15 minutes. It says make sure that all phones and electrical devices are turned off, then sit or lie down comfortably with a pillow or a cushion within easy reach. Think back to your childhood around the age of 3 to 8 years. Reflect on where you were living and what your life was like back then as best as you can. What did you look like? What did you wear? What did you spend most of your time doing? Feel yourself being that child again. Just go along with whatever comes through. Now, imagine your child self facing you and reaching up his or her arms toward you. Imagine yourself bending forward and picking your child self up and wrapping your arms around him or her, or you may choose to crouch down to their height and give them a lovely big hug. Hug your cushion or pillow, or wrap your arms around yourself to really experience the power of reconnecting with this part of yourself. Allow yourself a few minutes to feel and enjoy it. While hugging your child self, begin speaking with him or her in your mind or out loud if you prefer. Tell your child self that you are aware of him or her and that you can't change the past or make things different, but that things are going to improve from now on. Let them know that you are totally aware of your child self. Reassure your child self that as an adult you are here to reparent him or her now, and that you are here to protect, nurture, and love them. Keep talking with your child self in whatever way feels comforting and healing. Acknowledge that it's time to let go of past hurts and to move forward together. Number 5, let your child self know that he or she doesn't have to come into the adult world with you all the time, that it's fine for him or her to stay at home and play and be safe while you go to work or deal with situations that a child might feel overwhelmed by. Reassure your child self that your new awareness of them means that you can never forget their existence or pretend they aren't an active part of you ever again. Number 6, create a clear intention that you and your child self are close friends from now on and that you have the emotional and spiritual maturity to take care of them. Imagine you and your child self merging so that you become one, complete and whole. Then imagine wrapping both of you up in a beautiful cocoon of energy and light. Whatever color comes to you is fine. Imagine this gorgeous energy surrounding you so that you feel safe, cozy, and loved. And when you're ready, open your eyes. All right. Wow. That's it. No need to worry, pile 3. All right. And 4th pile, which this beautiful amethyst chunk, your answer is unlikely. So whatever you ask for is unlikely to be a yes. And the book says the unlikely card, while not an absolute no, does suggest that what you are asking is unlikely to occur. However, it is a classic case of if anything changes, everything could change. The future is fluid, so make some changes and ask again if you want this thing to happen. And your advice from the True Love Oracle is Number 26, resolving conflict. So 26 may be an important number for you right now. Maybe the 26th of December, or even the number 8 may be important. And let's see what that one says. It says, embrace this opportunity to create a greater understanding and connection with your beloved. Misunderstandings, disagreements, arguments, and conflict can be very distressing in a relationship, especially with someone you really love. Whether we like it or not, conflict does occur, even between people who are extremely compatible. For most people, it's not possible to completely avoid conflict in a relationship. So what is the solution? Conflict actually presents an amazing opportunity. When a disagreement or misunderstanding arises, it's offering you a wonderful chance to understand yourself, your partner, and both your communication styles more clearly. When you become hurt or angry with each other, what you're really saying is, I don't feel listened to, or I don't feel like you care about what I think or what I want. The real reason conflict arises is because someone feels afraid or hurt, not someone else, either you or your partner. Fear of not having our needs met and the hurt we experience when our feelings are seemingly overlooked are the most common reasons for attacking another while defending ourselves. You have drawn this card today because healing your fear of any type of conflict will benefit the quality of your future and existing relationships. Being human means that you will occasionally experience conflict, whether you see yourself as the passive or aggressive one, the victim or the perpetrator. It doesn't matter which side you're on, it's a dynamic we all experience on occasion. Next time you find yourself in disagreement with someone, don't run away, ignore it, or become aggressive. Embrace the opportunity to understand them, yourself, and the situation more clearly. The key to unlocking the grip of conflict and shifting the conversation to a healing level is asking, what do you really mean by that? It is non-confrontational and open while creating a space for people to express themselves truthfully and discover the real issue. Asking this question in a calm manner makes it clear that you genuinely want to know. When you ask, what do you really mean by that, your supposed adversary will begin to understand that you do care and that resolution, healing, and mutual satisfaction are possible. All right, so pile 4, that is your advice and your answer. All right, friends, that is the end of the reading. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. Also, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded, and you won't miss any. I want to thank you for being with me today. Whoa. Wow. Gee whiskers. Wonder what that was about. All right. My St. Michael the Archangel prayer fell over. Maybe it's trying to get my attention. Maybe I need to talk to St. Michael the Archangel, or maybe someone out there who's listening to this needs to speak to St. Michael the Archangel. All right. In fact, friends, you know what? I have a St. Michael the Archangel deck. Hold on. Let me grab it and see what St. Michael has to say for us. Okay. Wow. That's like, hello, I'm going to hit you over the head. Okay, so this is the St. Michael the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle by Radley Valentine. There's also a review of this on the Oracle deck reviews. So let's see what St. Michael has to say to us, because he obviously has a message for somebody out there. All right, St. Michael, what do you have to say to us today? Somebody needs to hear this message, I'm sure of it. You can't plan these things. When they happen, you got to pay attention to them. All right, there's 2. Okay, the first one is number 26. Recognize the signs from above. And you know what? This card over here in this pile was also number 26. So this might be for that person that chose pile number 4. It might have to do with the issue that you were asking about. And the other card is card 18, let it go. So let's look at 26 first. It says, recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. I'm going to put this here because I really feel like this goes with pile 4, and maybe not. Maybe it goes with yours too if you had a different pile. Let's see what that says. Recognize the signs from above. Here's a curious thing that you souls do while having a human experience. You ask for signs from your guardian angels, from the divine, or from me, meaning Archangel Michael, and then allow life to distract you from seeing them. It's akin to being asleep at the wheel. It's very important to stay alert to all the messages from the universe you receive, especially if you're asking for guidance. Place notes around your home, work, and vehicles that say stay awake, to remind you to be in the moment every day. Know that the more you pay attention to your life, watchful for signs or synchronicities, the more of them you will see. Some of the symbols most likely associated with the angelic realm are feathers of many colors, coins on the ground, white butterflies or moths, the number 4 or 444, which, wowie kazowie, I just saw that yesterday a few times, rainbows, doves, or images of angels, of us angels ourselves. Train your eye to watch for these in your life. Set the intention that if you see any of these signs or experience something exciting out of the blue, you will come out of the trance of daily life, wake up, and then process what you were thinking about when you were snapped out of your thoughts. Your surroundings will contain valuable angelic clues about what you should focus on. As you become more and more aware of all the messages that you are continually being sent, you will find that they will help you in all aspects of your daily life on Earth. Wow. Okay. And if that was for you, please let me know in the comment section. And it's much for me too. I mean, it is very much for me too. Okay, and then card number 18, let it go. It says, this situation no longer serves you. Allow me, Archangel Michael, to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. And that may be a message for you. And do you know what? I have been getting this message repeatedly lately. So let's see what the book says. Number 18. Number 18 may be important to you right now, or the number 9. So let's see. Number 18. It says, let it go. Frequently, the activities you humans engage in are focused on seeking freedom. You want to be released from old ideas, expectations, fears, worries, dramas, stories you tell yourself, the past, and more often than you can imagine, other people. Sometimes what you want is physical freedom, but usually it's emotional, mental, or spiritual freedom that you're asking for. The tricky part is getting people to participate in their own release. You might be shocked by how many souls are afraid, deep down, of freedom. I can use my sword of light to sever the energetic connections to what makes you unhappy, but your free will gives you the right to not let go. Metaphorically, I can unlock the prison, but if you refuse to leave the cell, there's nothing I can do. I want you to be free. You may even believe that you are desperate to be free, but there's something you're holding on to. Is it a memory, an idea, or a story, a person? Ask yourself if you have given the past power over your happiness in the present because you're afraid you'll never be that happy in the future. If so, it's time to dismiss that false notion. Have courage that you can stand in your own power and live in the now. You can ask me to sever the energetic connections that hold you back 1,000,000 times, and I will never tire of doing it. I will do it over and over with joy, but we'll both be even more joyful if you make the choice to really, finally, actually let go. So if that was your message, I would love to know about that as well. Now, since what fell over here was St. Michael, the Archangel prayer, which I happen to have sitting on my table. I'll just read that in case this helps you with anything. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. And interestingly enough, that Archangel Michael prayer is sitting right near this feather, which this was in one of my other videos, and I never did identify this. Some people thought it was an owl. Some people thought it was a turkey. Some people thought it was a red-tailed hawk. I do not know what it is. If you know, please let me know in the comment section below. Wow, friends, you know what? Spirit just comes up with things we don't even anticipate by knocking things over, getting our attention. And so hopefully one of these Archangel Michael messages was for you. I know that both of them were actually very meaningful to me as well. All right, friends. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.